Yeah, this trailer dropped last night, like late last night, like a fart in the night, and it's gotten more interest and more like focus on it today. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about the Red Sonja trailer. Yeah, Red Sonja, for those who have to remember, because God knows I'm one of them. Red Sonja, that movie was announced to be coming out this year, and it's not only coming out this year; it's coming out in August, like weeks from now, like less than a month. So if that tells you what kind of movie we're probably getting here, right? Like that kind of tells us all how this is gonna play out. I think we can all agree. Yeah. So Red Sonja is a character I always enjoy. I wouldn't say I'm a diehard Red Sonja purist and whatever. But no, I really dig the character. I've always enjoyed the character, not for the reasons you think, pervs. She's actually like a well-written character. Like she's actually like well-rounded and has a lot of cool adventures. I sometimes think, depending on the writer, she has some better stories than Conan. Especially with when Gail's at the helm. When Gail Simone is at the helm of Red Sonja, you're just gonna get a masterclass right there. And so I was excited. This movie's been in development hell for so long, and I was like, oh shit, the Red Sonja trailer just dropped. I wonder what that's gonna be like. And I watch it, and my immediately thought is, oh no. Not for the reasons you think. I'm not going to say, like, oh, they made Red Sonja woke or something. No, get that red pill shit out of here. No, it had the look. And you may be asking, Multi, I hear you say, what is the look? What could possibly be the look? Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, she's got the look. That was the dumbest shit I have ever done. And I've done some egregiously dumb shit on this channel. But the look I'm talking about is the dark fantasy movie look that every single low-budget fantasy movie has to have. Like, you guys remember in, like, early 2000s, like, it was all, like, everyone wanted to be the next Conan, but wanted to make it, like, a darker, edgier one, but really that just meant more explosions and more annoying characters. It has that look. Like, it has the Jason Momoa Conan remake look. It has the Seventh Son look. It has the, every fantasy film that has tried to be, a darker story look. Right? Like, it just looks unpolished. And I get that, like, this is a low-budget movie. I understand that this is a low-budget film and everything else. But, like, wow. There is some noticeably bad CGI that doesn't look like it's going to get cleaned up anytime soon. And I'm not even bothered about the aesthetic they're giving for Red Sonja. I think the actress even looks solid. Like, from what I understand, she's a stunt actress for the most part, which that's perfect. Like, that's, if you want Sonja, if you really want Sonja, it was not gonna work if Sonja didn't have some muscle to her. If you got an actress who was just kind of skinny and just there to be, gawked at, this was not gonna work. That Sonja is not that character. Sonja started out as that character. She ain't that character no more. So the actress, I think, is gonna do a solid enough job, but, like, there is some line readings in this trailer that made me go, couldn't do another take. Yeah, I don't want to shit on this movie. I don't like shit. Very few times I look at a trailer and, like, go openly, I can't wait to shit on this. Because after, like, some movies I have seen, several movies I have seen as of late, who have had really bad trailers, they actually have solid movies. Or at least a good enough movie. Like, again, a suspect of this was, First Omen, who had a interesting trailer, but there was no fanfare for it. And I just thought it was just going to be a cash grab from Disney, because it is a 20th Century Fox, a 20th Century movie. But then it turned out to be my favorite movie of last year. And I'm not saying Red Sonja is going to have that same effect, but I'm just saying, like, maybe Red Sonja will be good. It's the same thing of, like, give you another example. when I finally watched Hellboy: The Crooked Man, while it wasn't as good as the Del Toro movies, it was a hell of a lot better than the millions of dollars spent on that 2019 movie, and it was actually like a solid adaptation of the storyline. So yeah. I don't, like, they make fun of the chainmail bikini thing and just say, oh, it's something for the men, and I'm like, you didn't need to do that. That was unnecessary. But yeah, it just looks like but having said all that, it still looks like a movie that I have seen from every early 2000s to early 2010s dark fantasy movie, where it's just like, monster, dark wizards, conquer the world, freedoms, fight for freedoms and stuff like that. Sword fights, explosions. It's every single like, I could name 20 bad fantasy films. And the other thing is, too, like, you could have easily done this kind of story. You could have done something else, because Red Sonja is a mercenary. You could have just had her go on, like, she's paid for a job. Instead of doing the same goddamn plot we've seen from every single fantasy film since 2001, you could have easily just done Red Sonja goes on she's a mercenary, and you could have just had her do a mercenary job instead of being like, I will fight for the freedoms of this land. I'm like, no, Red Sonja is like that. She is a freedom fighter at some points, but she's a mercenary and a sword for hire. So you could have easily just done a entire story where it's like Red Sonja gets hired for a job and fights a wizard, or fights, just does all that. And then at the end of the movie, like, all right, where's my coin? I'm headed out to the next job. It's that simple. Rather than do the same plot we've seen again and again and again. So yeah, I don't want this movie to fail, guys. I really do not want, in any way, shape, or form, for this movie to fail. But look, it ain't giving me instilling a lot of confidence in me right now. Because I really was excited for a new Red Sonja movie. I think she's a really cool character. I love a lot of her adventures, and especially when she does the crossover books, like at Dynamite. Like, she is basic. Like, why couldn't you just do? That's the other thing. Just go to Dynamite Comics and talk to Gail Simone for 5 minutes, or Stephanie, Marjorie Bennett, or I almost said Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Bennett, or you could have talked to fucking Christopher Priest. You couldn't sit down and ask for them? I don't even think Gail was... I've heard two different things of, was Gail Simone consulted on this movie? I don't know. I don't think so. But couldn't kill you to, talk about an idea of what this character is? Anyway. So, yeah. You guys tell me in the comments below, if you saw the trailer for the new Red Sonja movie, comment below, let me know. Ooh, I cannot wait, because if you think I like Red Sonja, my good friend Chris really loves the character of Red Sonja, and I can't wait to see his reaction to this. Anyway, so yeah, just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.